Hello, let's discuss about the EIGRP packet flow. Packet flow. Okay. So how many packet are there in EIGRP? So there are five packet. Hello, update, query, reply, and acknowledgment. So there are five packets in EIGRP. So all of these packet has their specific use. Okay. So let's talk about the hello packet. So hello packet is used to discover and maintain the neighbor relationships. That is means hello packet is used to find the neighbor. Which type of neighbor? The EIGRP neighbors. Okay. How it does? Let us assume when we do the configuration of EIGRP on R1. So what will happen? It is going to multicast the hello message to its neighbor. Hello message to its neighbor with a destination IP of 224.0.0.10. Okay. In the same way, hello message with 224.0.0.10. Okay. So it is going to forward the hello message to both the neighbors. Okay. In the same way, when I do the configuration of EIGRP on another router, it is also going to forward the same message. Which one? Hello, with a multicast address of 224.0.0.10. Once this message will be reached, both router will exchange their routing table, routes, and will become the neighbor. In the same way, when I will configure the EIGRP over here, they are going to exchange the hello message and will become the neighbor. Well, in the same way, we have configured the EIGRP over here also. So they're also going to exchange the hello messages and will become the neighbor and will share the routes available. Okay. So let's do that. Let's do the configuration of EIGRP and we will see that how the packet will be forwarded. So let's go to router number one and do the configuration. So router EIGRP 1 network 10.0.10.0. Okay. In the same way, 10.0.1.0 and 10.0.2.0. So we have just configured the EIGRP on R1. Now what R1 will do, R1 is going to forward the hello message to both the neighbors and it will continuously forward the message in every 5 seconds. After every 5 seconds, it is going to forward a hello message. Let me show you by capturing the packet on Wireshark. So Wireshark is a very powerful tool used to capture the packet forwarded in between two or more devices. So here we can see the hello message is available here. So after every 5 seconds, R1 having the source IP address 10.0.0.1 is forwarding the hello message to the neighbor. Not only in between R1 and R2, but on also on R2 and R3. It is going to share R1 and R3. It is going to forward a hello message in the same way. But we can see there is no response from R2 because we didn't have configured the EIGRP protocol on R2 and R3. Let's talk about the hello packet forwarded by R1 to R2. What it is doing. Okay. So let me go to the Wireshark again and study this packet. So I will double click over here and you can see that here is all the detail available for the same. So this packet is basically version 2 of EIGRP having the opcode 5, right? The virtual router ID is 0 and we also mentioned that autonomous system number is 1. So it is showing the same autonomous system number. Here is the source IP address, and we can see that the destination is 224.0.0.10. This is the multicast address of EIGRP. This IP address basically belongs to the EIGRP to find the neighbor or to maintain the neighbor relationship. Okay. Now, let me go back. Here we can see the lots of hello messages in between R1 to R2. Now, what I will do, I will do the configuration of EIGRP on R2. Whenever I will do the configuration of EIGRP on R2, they both become the neighbor. Okay, and we'll share the network information to each other in form of update messages. So R1 will say that I have a network 10.0.10.0. You can take it. You can have it in your routing table to communicate. In the same way, R2 will share this network information to R1 that I have this network information and you can list in your routing table as well as in your topology table. Okay, so and there is also one more network over here. So R2 is going to share the information of all of these network information in the form of update message. So both of these routers will exchange the network information in the form of update messages as well as the next hop addresses. Now, let me go to the router number 2 and share, do the configuration. Okay. So router EIGRP1 autonomous system number 1 network 192.16 sorry 10.0.0.0. Okay. Another network is 10.0.20.0 and 10 dot network. This is 10.0.1.0. Now, here we can see that the adjacencies are up now. Whenever I did configuration of EIGRP1 R2 and advertised this network, what happened that they become neighbor and I got the neighborship message actually adjacency message. Okay. Now let me go to Warshak and show you what happened over here. So when I did the configuration of EIGRP on router number 2, router 2 also forwarded R2 also forwarded a multicast message to R1. Here I got it. Okay. Okay. So R2 has forwarded a multicast message to R1. Here we can see. This is my multicast message. Here. Okay. Forwarded to R1. Okay. After that, an R packet was forwarded and they become the neighbor. Which type of neighbor? The EIGRP neighbor they become. Okay. Thereafter, thereafter, they have forwarded the update messages to both the side. The update messages was forwarded. In that update message, there was the information of network. The indirectly connected network information is there. Okay. So R2 has this network information and this network information. R1. So the update messages will be forwarded. Now let's analyze this update message. Okay. So update message basically contains the network information. Let me open this update message having 142. Okay. Length. So whenever I will open this message, here you can see that router has advertised the two internal routes, 10.0.2.0 and 10.0.10.0 to the neighbor. So R1 has forwarded these two network information to R2 in form of multicast update message was forwarded. Okay. So this is how the update messages works. Now let me do the configuration of EIGRP on router 3 because this is necessary, and let me close all the other Okay, now. So let me go to router number 3 and do the configuration. Just a minute. Okay. So this is my router number 3. Okay. Router EIGRP 1 network. This is 192.1, sorry, 10.0 dot 1.0, and network. This is 10.0.2.0. We can see the neighborship messages from both the sides just after this configuration. Okay. 10.0.2.0. In the same way, network, this is 10.0.30.0. Okay. So we have advertised the network on all the sides. Okay. Now they become the neighbor. R1 became the neighbor of R2, R2 become the neighbor of R3, and R1 become the neighbor of R3. Okay, now we discussed about the two messages. First message was hello message. Second message was update message. Now the third message is basically for the query message. Query message. Currently R1 and R3 can able to share the data via this path. What will happen if this link will be down? If this link will be down, R1 will ask R2, do you have any path to reach 10.0.30.1 and 10.0.1.0? So it will ask in the form of query message. If any link will be down or any network is unreachable, in that case, if any network is unreachable, the router forwards the query message to the other neighbors. And that neighbor reply with the help of a reply message. Yes, I have. In this case, if R2 is reachable to these two networks, then it will say yes, you can select this path as the best path. Okay, to forward the data. So let me go to R3 and shut down this interface. So interface F2/0 shut down. Whenever I'm going to shut down this interface, what will happen? Neighborship will be broken and these two networks are unreachable. Now the router will forward the query message, and this router will reply that yes, I have, this is my path to forward the data to 10.0.30.0 and 10.0.1.0 network. Okay, so let me show you on Wireshark the latest messages. In latest messages we will find that here you can see that the query message was forwarded from R1 to R2, and in the same way the message was forwarded, and then acknowledgment received after selecting the best path. So this is how the query, reply, and acknowledgement messages works. Okay. Well, you can also study about this packet, the query packet, by double clicking over here. Okay. It is asking another route. Okay. 10.0.30.0. Okay. And it is replying with the here. It is the reply message. Okay. For the same. So this is how the data sharing is done with the help of messages in EIGRP. So there are total 5 messages I told you. Hello, that is used to multicast. Update, that is used to forward the network information. And update, routing updates. Third, query, whenever any network is unreachable, the router is going to forward the query message to select the alternate path. And in the response of that query message, the router is going to reply that yes, I have or I don't have. And thereafter, an acknowledgement message will be forwarded. So that is all about the packet flow in EIGRP. If you have any query, you can ask me. Have a nice day.